is Thursday, so it's time for another Reddit with Friends. We've got our special guest here, Jessica Camuto. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm super excited.
Super excited. And then we've got Carmen. I'm excited because, you know, I missed last week. So,
yes,
you know.
Mariah, we're glad you're back.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're feeling good and
Thank
good spirits.
you.
We've all been thinking about you, praying for you.
Thank
so
you.
Back where you rightfully belong.
But you know what? The only thing that's truly gonna take it home is if you do not let me down on this story, like Carmen.
I think it's a good one. You're gonna like it.
Okay.
I was gonna say the look on his face, it brightened up really fast.
I need something good and juicy, so give it to me.
You're gonna like it based off the title, okay? It comes from the Am I the Villain subreddit.
Okay.
They want to know if they're the villain for locking my girlfriend out of the basement so I could eat in peace. Yeah, right? Your face there says it all.
Okay, I'm already satisfied.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm very satisfied at this point with that.
And let me just start by saying they're too grown to be doing this.
Okay.
I'm a 39-year-old male.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
My girlfriend is 41. We've lived together for a bit over a year, okay?
Okay.
During the time that I've lived with her, I've been very used to the fact that she really seems to be, to de-stress by complaining. That's how, which, I mean, it seems pretty common, right?
Yeah.
Much of the complaining's about other people in her life, like her mother and former coworkers, but much of it is about me and how I'm not meeting her expectations in one way or the other.
Wow.
Okay? I'm generally fine listening to her rant and will make all the appropriate motions to show that I'm listening, but a few months back, her complaining increased significantly in frequency. Okay, so more and more. Again, I'm happy to listen to her, but one time that I do want to listen to her, but one that I don't want to listen to her complaining is when I'm eating. Breakfast time is not an issue because she's still asleep when I eat. Lunchtime's fine because I work 6 days a week and I'm out for lunch, but I would really love nothing more than just to have a quiet dinner. Is that too much to ask for?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's especially irritating because she gets upset when I don't answer her fast enough, even when I'm chewing. She'll start saying, hello.
Oh, no.
Hello, are you even listening? As I'm trying to swallow food quickly enough to answer her.
I'm trying to choke them.
I was going to say, do you want him to like spit his food everywhere?
It's like when you're, like imagine if your waiter comes by and you know, they always ask as you have a bite of food, how's the food?
Oh, yeah.
And they stand there and wait like, so how's the food, right? So, you know, she wants me to answer quickly. I expressed to her a few months back and put it as nicely as possible with the excuse that I don't do well with talking during mealtime. If anything, it's had the opposite effect. And I'm convinced that she's actually timing her complaints to begin when I start eating dinner now.
Wow.
While I'm making my dinner, she'll be quiet. And when I sit down waiting for it to cool, she'll be quiet. But once the fork reaches my mouth, she'll immediately start complaining.
Wow.
Well, last Saturday, I told her that I couldn't deal with her complaining during dinner time anymore, and that if she did it again, I'd start eating elsewhere. She responded with, yeah, okay, fine. Then she sat down at the table, stared at me, and when I took my first bite, she said, oh, by the way, today you kicked me out of, you kicked one of my shoes when you were putting yours on. It made me feel like you only care about your own things and not mine.
Wow.
So I stood up and went down to the basement to eat, locking the door behind me. I've taken to doing things like this for every day since, and she'll bang on the door at times. At other times, she's demanded that I give her a key, since I have the only copy. And today she was literally crying, begging me to eat dinner at the table with her, but I said no. And now she's threatening to take the door off the hinges while I'm at work.
God.
So, you know, or,
this is crazy.
You know, starting to lock it from the outside or something. Am I wrong here? That's what they want to know.
Well, I think there are a couple of things to unpack here. Number one, she's just a negative Nancy. She is a negative Nancy, and nobody wants to always be around somebody that's complaining, has something to say negative. Like, eventually that can wear on like your energy and your spirit. So I can't even be mad at the man for not wanting to be around that, or at least wanting a break at some point.
Especially if he's at work all day, he probably just wants to come home and maybe have a light conversation. Yeah. Not like a full blown, let's get into it.
Home is supposed to be your peace.
Yeah.
I had to learn that. I literally told my boyfriend the other day, I said, you're not going to be able to deal with me for the rest of our lives. I literally said that. And his response was, you know, I'm learning the older you get, the less you say. And I feel like this gentleman, this good husband right here, he probably tried to say less, but he's realizing that didn't do no good. She's still complaining, you know, and then complaining about him. That's what he said, right? She's complaining about him. Nobody wants to deal with that.
Especially if you're in a relationship and I don't know know how long they've been in a relationship for, but even at that age, if you're constantly complaining about that one person, I mean, let's think about this.
And she's
here.
older than him. It's only by 2 years, but she's
Still,
older
though.
than him. In her 40s now, like you're grown. You know, like at that in your 40s, you're either you know, married and with a family, or you at least have enough life experience where you're like, look, you know better. You know that like stuff's not worth it.
Yeah.
It also mentioned too, much of the complaining used to be about her mother and former coworkers. Does she not work anymore?
Well, my thing is, even if she was complaining to coworkers about her other coworkers that she didn't like, she's probably run out of people to complain to, because they're like, girl, I can't do it. Yeah, it's just like you're never going to find the joy in your day to day. You know, like you're never going to look at the bright side of anything. So it's just like, I don't want to put up with that anymore.
No.
But the husband is like, you can't go nowhere. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's very funny that she wants to take the door off its hinges. That reminds me of like a teenager and everything, when they used to go and run to the room, and
They
then the
get
parents,
punished?
and then the parents are like, don't slam the door, and they slam the door, and then, oh, what happens? Well, there goes your door.
Now, do you think that she will learn her lesson? He said she was banging on the door, crying, asking for him to come. Do you think she will learn her lesson and just learn to have a peaceful dinner?
I don't think so, because she's already threatening to take the door off the hinges. She's like, it sounds like since he's at work all day, and I'm assuming maybe she is too. It doesn't really know. We don't
Maybe
know, but
working from home.
And this is their chance to like, you know, decompress and talk about their day. It sounds like, I don't know, maybe he hasn't said, can we talk about this after dinner? Like, can we just talk about something different while we're at dinner? So we can enjoy our meal with an enjoyable conversation, you know, not about all the negativeness in the life. I don't know. I want to know whose house it is.
Because they're not married.
They're not married. They've only been together, they've only lived together for a little over a year, and they're just dating. So I want to know, because like, is it to the point where, like, if it's him, he's going to be like, look, I can't do this anymore. You got to get out. Or
this is something that they both have together.
I think you got to put your own like mental health or energy first. So I really don't think he's the villain. What do the people say?
One person agreed with you. It said, why are you with someone who's this miserable? I can't imagine listening to someone complain every mealtime, all day, every day. Are you really going to do this for the next 20 years or more? Yikes. Okay, first of all, 20 years? They're only going to live another 20 years?
Look,
That's
and
insane.
then once you retire, you're not going to work, so now you're just spending all day with your person.
Maybe that's what they meant. I don't know. Another person said, it's not even about her being miserable. It's more about her engaging in emotional abuse. And like you said, mental health, you got to put that in the forefront. Someone else said, you locked her out of the basement. That's a good first step. Now do the same with the rest of your house.
Oh gosh, that is hilarious. I will go back to at least that mental health. She should just like, if you want to rant, go to counseling. You know, take your hour. Find someone who you feel like can not only listen, but maybe offer you some sound advice. And then that's where you learn the strategies on how to like either cope or decompress in a healthier way. There's nothing wrong with getting it out, but what can I do? Can I write this down instead of just saying it out loud? Maybe journaling and reflecting on your feelings and your thoughts. There's nothing wrong with that. You got to get those strategies.
I listen to several podcasts. They're all sponsored by BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com. I always say that, so go for it.
Especially for like, with him, she's complaining a lot about him, it seems like, too. Like, he doesn't want to hear that, because that's putting him down.
Yeah. You knocked the shoes over? Girl.
Yeah, that was a very...
Step over.
Just step over it, or just... It's not that big of a deal if somebody knocks over your shoes or kicks your shoe by accident.
So it just sounds like the reason she's complaining about him is just because he's trying to eat and he's not like fully engaged because he's eating. We're hungry sometimes, you know? Like,
are you eating? Are you not
eat.
hungry too?
It doesn't sound like it.
Oh my gosh.
Last person said, I hope you didn't accidentally kick one of her shoes on your way to the basement.
Oh my gosh. The basement sounds like the safe space. You know, every man needs what they call it, the man cave.
The man cave,
Do you have a man cave, Carmen?
It's a work in progress, but yeah, we do have a basement, and since I just redid the floors, sooner or later I'm going to put things on the wall and touch up some paint and stuff. So.
I won't tell Taylor. Do you lock the door behind you when you go down there?
No.
You don't?
No, just but. It's
I know
fine.
you're a
We're
big girl,
fine. You
yeah.
know, we
I'm
both
not.
work in the news industry, so
Yeah.
we try to leave it at work,
At work,
so we
that's
can talk
good.
about something different at home.
Yes,
So-
absolutely. And you know what? With my boyfriend, we try to find shows or movies that we can both watch together. We always have our different styles, but like that's the one common ground. We're going to sit down and we are going to keep up with something together,
Yep.
and that's what we talk about. So, like you said earlier, find something else to talk about, or if you want to rant, can you do this while we in the bed and I'm already about 10 minutes from
And then,
going to sleep?
then
It's
you
like,
fall asleep and it's like, oh.
We're watching
I'm
the
sorry.
Sopranos for the first time right now together. That's our
Really?
current show.
Ours
so,
is
yeah, we're gonna-
adolescence.
Ooh, what's that on? Well, we can
Adolescence?
talk.
We can talk about it. Yeah, we can talk about it. All right.
We need a new one. We're almost done.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jessica, for joining us. I'm so happy to be back, you guys.
Happy
This
to
was a
have
good
you.
discussion.